Oh, the video's rolling. Jack shot cut to the intro. Go.
That's a whole body.
What's up guys, it's Gizmo, and today's video is going to be a video specifically talking about Krillin. Krillin is probably a favorite character of a lot of different people in the series, but today we have to go over Krillin's mistakes and specifically Krillin's disappointments. Before you actually start watching this video, I want to say make sure to watch it all the way through, because there will be a little pop-up at the end that will show you more videos like this, including videos about Gohan, the Goku Black arc, and a very popular one about Japan hating Tien, essentially. So if you like videos like this, make sure to like this one so that I know to make more like this, and make sure to watch it all the way through so that I know that this is something that you guys are interested in. But we're going to be going over the 3 top times that Krillin has disappointed us in this series the most, and there will be honorable mentions at the end. But the one we're going to have to start with is right in the Saiyan Saga, and this is going to be Krillin failing to kill Vegeta not once, but twice. And you're asking, Gizmo, this makes plenty of sense. I only remember the once where Krillin had the sword in his hand. There was another period of time, because the first time was when Vegeta was rampaging as a Great Ape. Krillin was charging up the Kienzan, an attack that he just recently mastered, otherwise known in the English dub as the Destructo Disc, and was about to throw it at Vegeta, but the mistake he made was to yell for everyone to hit the deck, and then his new technique was ready. This prompted Vegeta to turn around and then easily acrobatically flip his giant monkey ass over the Destructo Disc that could have killed Nappa, by the way, because that hence how he knew how strong the attack was, and actually allowed him to keep his tail. You could say that they wouldn't have been able to kill him off of this, but keep in mind the only reason they were incapable of killing Vegeta later is because they knocked him out of Great Ape, but not before they drained their stamina. If Krillin had gotten a hit right here, he would have still had enough energy for more Destructo Discs and other devastating attacks, along with the other Z fighters, that could have definitely killed Vegeta and made them end the fight itself a lot sooner. So that was definitely the first time, and the second time, the time we all know. Vegeta, as a Vegeta fan, I'm still very fine with the fact that Krillin let Vegeta live here, but you do realize that it's a plot inconvenience. But Krillin having the obvious chance to stab Vegeta to the chest with a sword, bringing that up again, and not doing it was once again just a big shaft for the series. A lot more people had to die. Vegeta did develop his character, and was right up there with Piccolo along terms of character development, but this still is my personal opinion was a disappointment as far as Krillin and the decisions he's made in the series. But moving on to the next one, the biggest thing about the Frieza saga that I don't like, and there's a few things, but the biggest thing is the concept of this being where people would just allow opponents to charge up. You got Dragon Ball, where you start punching first and you ask questions completely and totally later, but then you've got this new wave of Z going into Kai, where you watch the enemy charge up for 10 minutes. You don't attempt to punch him or hit him or stop him. You're just so scared that you don't actually hit them. And this happened multiple times, specifically on Namek while fighting Frieza, all the way up to his final form. One of the major times being when this attack, mind you, the Kienzan as an attack, is capable of hurting an opponent that is multiple times stronger than you, as apparent by Krillin being able to scratch Nappa with it on the face, which implies he would have been decapitated if hit by it. They watch First Form Frieza charge up for a very, very long time. And keep in mind that no one else has an attack like Krillin's that can kill a person that is multiple times stronger than you, and that at this point, until we see Frieza do Death Slicer later, this attack is totally and completely exclusive to Krillin. And Krillin, of course, and lets Frieza transform in his face, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but technically 4 times. There's 4 opportunities where Krillin is able to slice Frieza physically in half, which doubtably may not have killed him, but would have definitely immobilized him for quite a while. 4 opportunities, and he killed him none of those times. You can't tell me that the Kienzan or the Destructo Disc doesn't affect Frieza, because it actually sliced his tail off when he was in second form, implying that he definitely could be hurt by it. But it's the fact of the matter of the only person in history to tank this attack was like Cell Arc Perfect Cell. That's it. Past that, that would imply everyone can tank that attack, but Cell was the first person to physically just take a Destructo Disc, and he was just like, tasty. First person. So it's fairly interesting because it's just like Krillin could have killed this guy multiple times. He thought he was immortal for like 5 minutes, where he was like running around and trolling Frieza, knowing that he could heal with the help of Dende. But he could have killed Frieza multiple times, and he didn't. Everyone else is still guilty, but Krillin mostly because he has an attack that could have sliced him in half. Moving on. This one is probably Krillin's biggest mess up. I definitely could say that this would definitely have changed things in the timeline quite a bit. But this is Krillin's unwillingness to blow up Android 18. The funny thing is that upon Krillin getting this remote, you know, Krillin's having feelings for 18. She'd given him a kiss earlier in the series as Vegeta got his shit rocked by her. You know, she kicked him in the arm, broke his arm. Everyone remembers that. Everyone, all Vegeta fans were just like, you know? All that aside, Krillin was reluctant and eventually refused to blow up Android 18, to which Android 18 appreciated, but the fact of the matter was, plot-wise, it was only done so Cell could reach perfect form, and it was very detrimental and probably cost most of the Earth their lives, as you keep in mind that Perfect Cell went on an additional rampage and destroyed most of the planet, before eventually saying that, you know, to Trunks that he would do the tournament and doing the live television broadcast, blah blah blah, Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell. The point is, all they had to do is blow up 18. Logically speaking, this is a world with no consequences and Dragon Balls. Unless you're fully an android, which they aren't, they're cyborgs, you can be brought back by the Dragon Balls. Hence 17 being brought back later by the Dragon Balls, meaning they literally could have blown 18 up, and if they really believed that they were good people or had the capacity to be good people, they could have just wished them back with the Dragon Balls. I mean, at that point, Vegeta and Goku and Trunks and Gohan were all stronger than their original androids anyway. So it wasn't like if they wished them back and it was a waste and they decided to kill and steal and destroy again, that they wouldn't better just kill them again. But, you know, it's fun. I'm not blowing up 18. Definitely my top one. There's some honorable mentions in here that people threw in. And one of them is definitely going to be Krillin throwing a rock at Super Saiyan Goku. No one knows why Krillin threw the rock at Super Saiyan Goku. I physically don't think anyone has a reason for him throwing the rock at Super Saiyan Goku, but his thoughts were that Goku was so strong that the rock wouldn't affect him, which isn't how power levels work, but, you know, apparently people in Dragon Ball don't know that, so. And the other one, this one's Krillin getting punched in the face in Dragon Ball Super by God Essence Goku was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. The man flew through like 8 buildings, 3 mountains, and then somehow lived a God Goku punch. I know it was filler, that was some good filler. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. Are there any moments that you guys think I missed? Is there anything you want to elaborate on the moments that I brought up? And was there be anything else that you'd add into the honorable mentions? This has been Gizmike. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure to drop me a like if you liked the video and a comment. And I'll see you guys in the other world. Have a good one. Bye, guys.